Hello everyone, welcome to my video on how to create a blog. There are various blog platforms out there. One that I like to use is called Blogger. So let's search for a blogger. Okay, so if you search for Blogger in Google search engine or any other search engine, you will find something that looks like this. So this is the logo of Blogger, and if you click on it, you should be able to sign in with any of your Google accounts. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Log in with your Google accounts, and when you do that, something like this will pop up. That will ask you to create a new blog. If you already had a blog, it will give you a link to your blog. So let's create a blog. For instance, we could call it anything we want, but let's say that these are my teaching tips or reflections on learning or anything that you want to write about, right? Click next, and it's going to ask you to kind of try and put an address there. I will try Kat's teaching tips. It seems that that blog address is available. I can click next, and again, it's going to ask me what kind of a blogger name I want to display. So I will just type in the same thing, and then I will click finish. So right here, this is your dashboard. This is where you will play with it. To view the blog, you can click on the view your blog, and it will give you a preview or your blog. This is how it looks like right now. That's obviously some generic background. First, let's look at the themes. Okay, so right now it seems that I have some sort of a contempo light theme. I can see different versions of that theme. I can see Soho. This seems to be more artsy or culinary. Exporio. So you would maybe like scroll through and try and see if you can find something that you really like, and then choose one. So just for the purposes of this assignment, I will choose a picture window, for instance, and say apply. Got it. You can change this as many times as you want. Then when you go back to your preview, you can refresh and you see that that has changed completely. So let's write our first post. If I go to posts, on the bottom of the screen here, you have a big red button. If you click on that, you should be able to get to something that looks like a Word document or a Google Doc, and that's basically your post. So title, we can put a title, let's say evaluation of so that's my title. It's a little bit too long. Maybe I should consider editing that. And as you can see here, you have all the same gadgets that you do in a regular Google Doc. So you can change the size of the text, you can change the font that you want to use, you can bold, italicize, underline, strike through, you can change the color, you can use a different background color, you can insert a link, an image. So pretty much everything that you can do on a regular Google Doc. You can even insert a video, you can add special characters like smiley faces and all sorts of like emojis. You can align the text differently. This one is interesting because it allows you to increase indent, which seems like something that I want to do. So I will go ahead and do that. And then here I will copy the title. And I want to select that and make it a normal text because it's not a paragraph. This is my heading, right? and then I want to make sure that is center aligned. Then I want to go back down, indent a little bit, and then I want to make sure that this is now normal text, and it is, and then I can write Scratch, and I can select that and make that a subtitle, subheading, and then again here I can write right. So you can add text, you can indent text, you can put bullet points, you can make it like a numbered bullet points, you can quote different text, all sorts of things. All right, and then when you're done adding your text and your pictures, what you want to do is you want to put a label. Labels will show up on the right of your blog, and then so perhaps I want to put a label coding, comma, I want to put a label middle school, and then if in a year or two I want to find that article that I wrote about coding and middle school kids, I can find that label in the navigation. It would be easy for me to find that article. You can preview your article to see how it's going to look like before you publish it. You can save it for later use, or you can just publish it by pressing on publish. This will publish, confirm, and there we go. As the more posts you write, the more of them you will see here in this list. You will be able to revert this to draft, apply different labels, even delete it or view it. I want to make sure I go to settings, and I want to see what kind of settings I want to apply to my blog. So one of the things, do I want it visible to search engines? You can allow it or not. Maybe you want to keep it more secret and just send it to your students. Comments is one that I like to control. Do I want to moderate comments that are left on my blog? Yes, always. I don't want any advertisements. I don't want any weird people commenting, so I will click always, and it will send me an email that I can then approve or not approve of. And the rest I don't normally touch, but if you ever notice something and you want to fix it, you can usually find it in in your settings. That is all. Thank you very much.